Hey everybody, it's Mike Venus and I'm back. And yeah, this is gonna be a rant. And you know, I I want this is a rant, right? Now, first let's get some shit out the way. I'm I'm a Pisces, Sun, Cancer, Moon. So I'm a very introverted type person, you know, and I feel stuff deeply. And one way that it kind of helps me to kind of like balance or heal is music. And I I need alternative music to come back, bro. I really do because that shit was like a lifesaver whenever I was young. And I don't want to come across as one of them old people be like, oh, music was better back in my day. It's not that. That's not true. It's just that there was more variety of music when I was younger. There's not really a variety. Like think about it. Like every like people was talking about Harlow, right? And I'll say this: he's got some skill. Is he my cup of tea? No, no. But one of the main complaints was that it felt like his album was curated to Spotify, and it's like, okay, you're not making music that will not expire, inspire you. You're making music to guarantee that it will work with this algorithm or this type of system, and it's basically selling yourself short because you're not being authentic. And I think when this is why certain like artists, certain groups, certain individuals become like fucking legends because it doesn't mean that they're most talented. It's just that people can resonate with them because there was something about them that was so raw or that was just so open or had a level of vulnerability to it that was relatable. Like, for an example, right? The reality for like an artist like Jack Harlow or any of these rappers now, like if you in the game and you just started, nigga, you shouldn't be trying to talk about what you got and this and that because more likely you don't have that. That's not realistic, nor to your audience because they're not. That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing is there's like no progression that much in many artists. Like some artists, like I don't want to sound cliche, but it's like people like Kendrick. He's progressive. He tried different things. I will honestly, if alternative music was today relevant today, I will consider his music to be alternative. Just some of the musical styles, like when he made the album, was it To Pimp a Butterfly, where he used a lot of jazz influenced style music, which was like very risky because at that time, trap was the dominant sound, or that pop, Cali kind of open type beat type shit was the standard. And he comes with something that's like using, you know, adult type music. You know what I'm saying? Not that basic ass, blocky ass chord progressions, but real musicianship. And people, it makes you excited to listen to their work because you don't know, you're not going to be able to expect the certain type of stuff you're going to get from. You're going to get something different. And that's what I loved about alternative music. But that does not exist. Like that type of artist is like, you should cherish artists like that because we living in a time now where music is so formulated, so generic, so predictable, so conservative and restricting and fucking mind numbing. Ain't nothing that's gonna wow, what was that? Or, you know, it's disgusting. And it's depressing because, what's the thing? You don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be one of those people that be like, oh, you know, I have to go back and listen to some older stuff. And even it came out that like people's older catalog or their older music is getting streamed more, or people are downloading it or buying it because it was better. They connecting to that because that was a time when people will take risks. People were being allowing artists to be creative, to be expressive, to to be artists, you know, to try something new, to take risks, you know. And it's it's hard because I make music and I listen to my music. I don't listen to it all the time, but I might periodically listen to something. I'll be like, man, it sounds good, but I just don't know where to put it. Even my vibe drill, it doesn't sound like drill. So like, if I put it out as drill or trap, it's not trap. I don't even make trap, but if I put it out as drill, it's not drill. It's something different. Like even the patterns, it has drill elements to it, but the vibe of it, and it's not predictable. You know what I'm saying? None of my music is predictable. I got over 500 songs out, and then none of them sound similar. They all sound different. It's something that's like unique and different, and there's not a market for that anymore. There was like it was called alternative music, like Linkin Park, or I like Paramore, um, shit, Fallout Boys, you know, and like damn, some other stuff like Google Dolls and all. But then you know what it is? It's the fact that once somebody does something that's kind of like Green Day or whatever, they do something that's not like the norm, and they take that risk, and people resonate with it. Then people, it's like the industry tries to fucking formulate that shit, and then it becomes generic. And even the sound, like motherfuckers want to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know what? I'll say this, like Alicia Keys right now. I love what she's doing. She's indie now, so she could do whatever the fuck she want to do. But I'll say this, like when I heard the City of God version with Kanye and her and was it Fabio Foreign, I did not like that. I felt like her singing felt sped up. It just didn't. She didn't really fit that vibe. But when I heard her City of God's version, part two or whatever, I was like, this sounds better. It was a slower tempo, probably at the half of the tempo of the drill beat, and even though they still had the drill like 808s in the chorus, it was different, but it was clean. I was like, I could fuck with this, and it was so stripped down and it was raw. You know what I'm saying? And I think another thing that's kind of killing the vibe with music is that they're trying to make it so fucking visual. When this is like, it's internal. You know, music is an internal expression. You know, and you know, yeah, visuals it helps some people, but even music production now is so driven by visuals that it's just like it's killing the vibe, bro. And everybody wants to be so fucking perfect with their shit. Like they don't take risks. Like I know it's some songs, and I know because once I had uploaded it and I go back and I'm like, ooh, that mix ain't the greatest, but I'll leave it out there like that because you know what? When I was making, I felt that. Maybe somebody be like, Mike, your shit doesn't sound professional or so clean, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. But I know that shit sound good though, in the sense that you can't tell me it's not musical. That shit hits. It's just I'm not there yet, but I don't want my shit too perfect, you know. And it's just like it's depressing, bro. It's fucking depressing, and I need music, bro. Like I really need good music because music is like water, bro. It heals, and like I need to feel like whoever I'm listening to. I gotta feel them. I can't feel you because it's like you don't feel it. You're playing yourself. You know, I don't want to sound like Khaled, DJ Khaled, but people are playing themselves, man. Then you wonder why these artists be going through fucking bouts of depression and shit because they're not being authentic. They're not allowed to be authentic. It's like it's disgusting. Like motherfuckers is basically some predator, just preying on their talent. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear about these artists, oh, when they die or they get strung out, and then people want to talk shit or basically demonize them, and it's like you think about that. Let me explain something, and this is why I'm very sensitive about the type of music I make and the mood I'm in when I make it, and I think people should take this in consideration. When people like authentic people that really feel this shit, when they make a song, right? Let's use we use Linkin Park. Like whoever wrote those songs, I don't know exactly, so I'm not gonna assume. But they felt that shit. It felt like a diary. Like they wrote this in their diary, and you know they expressed it through the vocals and rapping or whatever, and it was authentic. You can feel that shit even to this day. If you listen to it, you like, wow, this is like raw. I like this. I feel them. You know who else? Red was it Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah, same thing. It's like it was alternative. It was different, and it was accepted. Like like the Californication album. Like I loved like the songs they came out with, like Californication, Scar Tissue, some other stuff they came out that was on that album, and it was so different, and it was like going on an adventure, because you don't expect what you're gonna hear next. It was good, and the writing was good, and people was free to be themselves. But now it's like, all the rappers look the same, male or female. All the pop singers look the same. Nobody's fucking original. Like when Lil Wayne first did all the like got fully blasted, everybody was like talking. Now everybody's blasted. You know what I'm saying? Probably not to the extreme as him, but they're damn near close. You know, not saying that they couldn't express themselves, but like he was the first person I seen that was going hard like that. Had full sleeves, Kevin Gates, stuff like that, and it's like it's I don't know. Music is in a weird place right now, and I'm trying to find a place where I fit in music, and I'm just gonna start labeling my shit alternative because I'm just gonna make alternative music great again because it's really depressing, you know, and it's like it's so formulated, so generic, nothing's original, and then it's like anybody that's trying to do something unique or different, they most of them bend to the pressure of conforming to this fucking plastic generic um blah communion wafer tasting no flavor having ass type music where it's just like, oh yeah, I already boom boom. If it's trap, it's boom 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 boom, or if it's just whoa 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 boom, you know gun shooting and shit. Jesus. you know, it's depressing, bro. And you know, we just need like I just don't fucking care. Like it just has to be good. Like just make some good music. I don't give a fuck. Like I just make music. You know, I made a piano album, and I don't even play piano. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like making just a fucking stripped down, no drums, just raw piano, and it's good. You know why? Because I just didn't fucking care. I don't care. I just make beautiful music. I make whatever I fucking feel. You know, I pull from everything, whatever that is inspired me. If it's a crazy ass sound or if it's just, oh, I like this rhythm, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna just label it alternative. I'm tired of just trying to figure out what to label my music, trying to conform. You know, it feel like I'm losing myself. So I'm just gonna be like, look, this is what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make alternative instrumental music, and you know, if you fuck with it, thank you. If you feel the same way, thank you. You know, and I appreciate whoever is listening to my music and you really fuck with me. I fucks with you. I don't need no phony ass people just coming up because they think I'm doing this shit for the likes. I don't do that shit because I love music and I need music to be good and feel real. I don't care if it's generic sounds or whatever. It just has to feel real. And it's a lot of fucking just static ass music out here. That's how it feels. It doesn't. Not talking about what it sounds like. It's just what it feels like. It's static. Just blah. You know. You know. Niggas making filler albums. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm not gonna sit through 20 fucking songs and it's only one song on there that's actually decent. Not saying it's great, but it's decent. And then it's like 15 of the same shit and maybe 5 songs that just don't even. It's like this should have just been something you just worked out but didn't go nowhere. Just put it in the bin. You know, just because you're trying to stack your streams or, you know, play to the algorithm. And it's insulting. It's really insulting because when you make art and you share it with the world, you're connecting with people. But now it's like you don't even make music for people. You make it for the fucking algorithm. That's a fucking computer that doesn't feel. I'm done. I'm done. So, you know, this is me ranting. But yeah, if you feel how I'm feeling, man, just let me know. You know, please tell me in the comment section. You know, I'm just gonna start labeling my shit alternative. You know, fuck genres, fuck all this shit. I'm just gonna label it alternative. You fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. I think that's where my music will fit because that's where the music for people who just wanted to try something different that wasn't mainstream, that was, you know, being authentic and people gravitated to it, became good, and they have some of the loyalist fans because they connect with it. But I can't really connect with a lot of this music that's being pushed today or even the image of these artists because it's just like it's so generic, bro. And it's so sad. And you can see it on them, like, they not happy, bro. You would think, like, you're able to do something that's fun, that you were put on this earth to do, and you can't really do that. You can just go through the fucking motions, and it's really depressing. And I feel for them, you know? So, you know, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because it's getting long. So with that, you know, I'm Mike Venus, La Soul. Subscribe, share, like, comment, and let me know what you really think, man, because I just had to get this shit off my mind and, you know, just be kind of straightforward. I don't fucking care about no script. I go off the heart, so, you know, just let me know what you think. So with that, y'all be blessed. Mike out.